That's my best friend.
Yo, you know who it is, you know what it is, man. Your country kinfolk, your Alabama cousin, Jabo ENT, Complete Game ENT in the building. And right now you tuned into another episode of the highest podcast in the motherfucking planet, Brims and Blunts. And today, man, I got one of my real partners, man, my real comrades in the building, man. My nigga Chris Lowe. What the fuck going on?
What's up, big homie? Wow, good to see you.
Yeah, man, good to see you too. I see you brought some of your partners in here, man. Introduce yourself, man. We got Greg R&B in here.
You already know, man. This your boy Greg R&B.
Yeah.
My boy Chris Lowe. You already know.
Okay. We got Speedy in the cut.
Yeah, Speedy. Rich partners.
Man, good to be here, partner.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. We finna rock out all the way, man. Chris Lowe, man, what the hell been going on, brother?
Man, I've been goddamn pulling, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
I got there, stepped out of Montgomery for a minute, about 2015. Moved down here to Atlanta, and I done got in motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, it's always great to have some motion, man. So let's go back to the beginning, man. It's your first time on the podcast, man. We glad to have you here. So we gonna start at the motherfucking rooter.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Where you originally from, bro?
Man, I'm based out. I'm from Georgia, bro. From Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I'm raised in Montgomery, Alabama, home. Like, I'm bred out there, you hear me?
Yeah. Salute to Augusta, Georgia, though, home of James Brown and my boy TK Kravitz. You did what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, so tell me what was life like when you moved from Augusta to Montgomery.
Man, honestly, man, I had I had been all over, because my mama, man, she was in the military, so we kind of just moving all over the place, home, you know what I'm saying, coming up. So she ended up going off, and I ended up staying with my auntie, so I ended up moving to Atlanta.
Okay.
Went from Atlanta to Tallahassee, and from Tallahassee we moved to Montgomery. So, you know, my little years of just, you know, living with auntie, grandmama and all that. And then, you know, my home, when I went to Montgomery, I was probably about 12, 13. Mm-hmm. And that when my life began, home life. For real. It was a whole different ball game in the gump, you know?
Yeah. So talk about being a military kid and the moving around. How many different schools you went to?
Man, I'm a military kid, home. I really ain't really spend enough time with my mama to be there, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it kind of just like I was just out there, home, because you know, the whole story from living with mama, I put out around about 15, so I've been really on my own, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I went to Bennegraph down in the gun home.
Salute to Bennegraph.
Yeah, shout out to Bennegraph.
We used to practice on their field when I was at Alabama State. Salute to Bennegraph.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
So, you know, from there, man, I just learned things. Just the music really saved my life from there, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't no bumping into a lot of people that been around with Deuce and them doing their thing, small line boys, you know what I mean? Post-up boy. I mean, you know how it was,
go
live.
Yeah.
You understand me? So I was just getting emotional of the music. I mean, I just fell in love with it, you know what I mean?
So take me back. You 13, you come from Tallahassee, Augusta, Tallahassee. Okay, you come from Tallahassee to Montgomery.
Right.
You step out, what hood you landed in? Where you was at?
Man, when we first moved up, bro, we staying on the west side of Montgomery, man. We stay right there with Gear Village at, man.
Okay.
Right on LB.
I got my partners over there on Day Street.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy, Alamar.
So I was right there on the west for a minute, and then I ended up moving to the north. My mama ended up leaving Montgomery, and I moved to North Pass. Mm-hmm. So I lived in North Pass for the rest of my little years down there in Montgomery, man. So I was in Montgomery down there from 15 to about 20, 25, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, let me just start from there, bro. It's just, I just got into the music real heavy, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, boy, you know, around that time, man, like, that was major for us. That's all really all we had in the city, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
So what inspired you to do the music? Like, when did you, was like, damn, I want to write my rhymes. I want to do this shit. Like, I think I could do something with this shit.
Man, bro, when I was coming up, man, we ain't really have much home, so like, you know, I ain't really watch TV and shit, so I just got used to sitting in the room, man, and making the music. Or I be out there, you know, be out to play football as a kid, you know what I'm saying, doing the thing, and just seeing how things were going. I just really fell in love with telling my story at that point, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I just learned how to paint pictures, man, with my, with my voice, and that's how I fell in love with it, bro, for real.
Right. Okay. Well, shit, take me to school with you, man. You was at school rapping and shit. What you was playing sports at school? What you was doing at school? Oh man, I rap, man. I can't play no football, no baseball. I'm a straight rapper.
I did music. Yeah, we did our thing out here, because, around 13, 14, we just, then we start getting to do some other things in life, you understand? So, things started, the music. I always loved the music, bro. I always had a passion for the music. I've been doing music for a very long time, home. I was back when I was a kid, when I was down here in Atlanta, I was in Too Short video with him and Jim Crow, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's when I stayed out here on Old Neck.
What the name of the song was, Chris?
That Baby Mama with Jim Crow and Too Short.
Okay. Y'all go look that motherfucker up, man. My nigga in that bitch.
I was in that video as a kid. Like I ain't really know what was what. I had,
You just out there. They said, nigga, they shooting the video, nigga. Where they at?
I'm telling you, I was on. back then, that was like 98, home. You know what I'm saying? So in Atlanta, man, it was like things were so different then to now. You'll pull up on Old Neck, and somebody shooting out there. It just be amazing.
Going down.
So Atlanta really started me, bro, with the music. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I started in elementary with the music, performing at the talent show and doing my thing like that.
Right.
But as I grew, you know what I mean? When I went to Montgomery, it was a whole nother ball game.
'Cause you felt like I could be in this shit.
Man, you know Montgomery gave me an opportunity. You understand me? Like Montgomery accepted Chris Lowe. You know what I'm saying? I was CeeLo.
Right. That's what I already know. CeeLo,
but the city accepted me for CeeLo. You know what I mean? So Montgomery seen me come up as a young man. Like that city see me come up as a little boy to who I am now, and see me elevate from CeeLo to where I'm at now. 'Cause from then on, from being lost at 15, and being on my own, being homeless and had to take care of myself, I bumped into a lot of people. I bumped into you, Jabbo. I bumped into Doe, you know what I'm saying? Doe was living with me when he started with me, you know what I'm saying? And when he was 14, 13, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I bumped into Big Country, them HardHeadz, just everybody, man. God started putting all kind of people in my life, and that really just started me who I am.
So what was the first group you was a part of? Was the Line? You was the Line Boys, right?
It was HardHeadz.
HardHeadz was your first group.
It was Big Country and Super L. We was signed with Fred Beasley.
Right. Salute to Super L.
Yeah, we signed with 40 Acres with Fred Beasley and Greg. Fred used to play for 49ers.
Right.
So we signed with them for like a year or two. When we signed with them, I was 16. You know what I'm saying? So like, I kind of wasn't like, I ain't really understand business, you know what I mean? I ain't understand nothing, bro. 16, you know what we on.
You think you be knowing, but you don't really know. Yeah.
So, the opportunity was there in our face. The money was there, the bag was there, you hear me? The budget, everything, man. But we took, home gave us a place to stay. Cause like I said, I was homeless. Home had to put me in position.
Yeah.
But I ain't really take, advantage of the opportunity, and it slipped away. Home let us go. You know what I mean? So it was back to the street, you understand? Back to, and I ended up, got there bumping into my people, Mouthpiece, his sister. Mouthpiece was in the Fed at the time, and I staying with Kiki, man, in the Prado. I stayed with them for a minute, and I was doing my music. At this time, bro, I'm kind of give me some leverage in the streets, I'm gonna get some motion in Montgomery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And but nobody don't know my age at the time. They thinking I'm older than I was. And people, people not knowing my situation. So I'm getting hot in the streets, and others saying I don't got nowhere to really stay.
Right.
So I'm sleeping on Kiki on couch. They house and they apartment in on burning up, you know what I'm saying? Catching on fire. And that throwed everything off for a minute, you know what I mean? Well, I couldn't focus on the music, so we had a record called Bean Man in the street, sit on my face, and them boys raw. They were pumping in the streets, and this is around about I said about 2004.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it got the pumping hard, man. And we started, performing at the main event on the South. Everybody know about
that
main
man,
event.
that motherfucking main event, man. I done had some crazy nights in that main event.
Man, that main event was wild, Like,
it was like that main event was cursing me. Every time I went there, some shit happened. If it wasn't at the club, it was back on campus. It was something. I always got into some shit every time at the main event. But man, salute to the main event though. Main
event was heavy though, you know what I mean? There were, the roles in the main event where I really had my first shows, you know what I mean? Shout out to Small Time and Deuce, because I used to open up for them and I was only 16 years old. In the roles.
Motherfucking Trap or Die Sunday, nigga. Y'all nigga, what y'all nigga know about Trap or Die Sunday, nigga?
Yes,
get you a blue motherfucker. Long Island IT motherfucker or something. You did what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. That's dope, bro. So let's just rewind a little bit. You said Doe stayed with you for a little bit.
Stayed with me for a minute, man. Doe mama had ended up going to prison. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And at this time, me and Doe, our store was down the same. My partner Kelsey, we was staying out here in Carriage Hill home, and my partner Kelsey pulled up on me and said, man, I got a young cat, man, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I'm young. But all the young niggas still looked at me like I was old.
Oh, because you had motion.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I had an apartment with Big Boy and with the HardHeadz. You know what I'm saying? So facts. I'm like 17 at this time. He tell me about Glenn, you know what I'm saying, about the little Doe, you know what I'm saying? His name was Doe Boy, and one Doe B at the first, he was Doe Boy, you know what I mean? And home told me about him, and I said, man, he walked up on me. At first I was like, man, let me hear him what you talking about, bro, you know what I'm saying? So she pulled up. Doe just a young nigga, man. He really made me smile, bro, because he was very humble. Of course. How he is before he passed, and how he was then. He was the same person.
Exactly.
And he was still talented the same way, you know?
Right.
And, so, man, I put on, we did like a lot of music, bro. We just, home was a workaholic, so we went in the studio, man. We record day in, day out home. Like, home really piped me up. I ain't gonna flex. He had this young nigga coming here, 14 years old, doing 3-4 songs, and my lazy ass doing about one. You understand?
I got to get right. I got to get on my shit.
Hold on.
Yeah. These niggas doubling up on me.
But I seen how home was though, and his passion, and that's how we connected. I didn't know his situation, and he didn't tell me about his mama and all that stuff. Then you understand me? So I just know home kept pulling up on me. He wasn't going to school to nothing. And I wasn't in school. You know what I'm saying?
So nigga, we together. Not going to school. Fuck it. Yeah.
So I just didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? See, I couldn't go to school because I told her my mama left. She left Montgomery, so I was there by myself.
Right.
There wasn't no way for me to do,
Nigga I can't even enroll. I can't even go up there and be like, I want to enroll in school. Like, man, you gotta have a parent or guardian or somebody to come do this. Yeah.
So at that point, like I said, nobody really know how old I was at the point. You know what I'm saying? So
shit, you was grown though. Shit, you take care of yourself. Damn, you 12, nigga. You grown at that point.
Yes, sir. So Doe kept coming. He come every day, man. Just recording. I tell home that go to school and you business boy, you know what I mean? Home love that music, bro. Home ain't did nothing but music. I don't even remember us really eating much. I was little as hell then. Man, for real. But, we growed and we kept pumping. I goddamn moved to the 4-way, bumping in the South. Shot the real, brought South to my house, King South. That one we did. We recorded Get Low in my living room. You know what I mean? South pulled up on Miss Doe with everybody. We had, back then, all of us ran together from Miss Shine, Twist and Wicked, all them niggas, man. All of us ran together. HardHeadz, we all was together. So we had the studio in the folk. And South came recorded to Get Low, man. We did it, put it out. Home, I ain't gonna flat, bro. Get Low took off so fast that I ain't even like. So did
South have out Stack of Ones and all that was out already?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
None of that went out.
None of that. Okay.
We did Get Low, man. South was doing. He had this tape called T-Pain versus King South. Everybody from the streets, they know about that mixtape when he did that. That's when Home started getting some leverage. You understand me? So when he pulled up on me, you know what I mean? Shit, we did that Get Low. It was history. Bro.
Yeah.
That thing really set fire to everything that I had going on, man. You know what I mean? It gave everybody around me a buzz, bro.
Cause nigga, you was still performing that Get Low when I ran into you,
and that bit was still years later.
Yeah, and that bit was still hitting like you had just recorded it yesterday, nigga. I said, God damn, this nigga right here, boy. I said, boy, this nigga got some shit on his motherfucking hands here.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, that Get Low, man. It really set the tone, and then say when we caught fire with that, man. You know, me and home, you know what I'm saying, we just forming, just getting that shit, getting it hot, you know what I mean? At the same time, I ain't had no manager, I ain't had no budget, we ain't had no money, you know what I mean? So I'm in the streets trying to juggle this out, pay for studio time, do this. I'm working, you know what I mean? I'm doing whatever I need, whatever I can do to scrape up something.
For sure.
Make it happen, you know what I mean? But I couldn't, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of them promoters and stuff, they ain't even fought with me, bro. Only one fought with me was DJ Maximum.
Salute the Maximum. Salute the Maximum.
And rest in peace, DJ Swift. Cause
Salute to Swift.
Swift, man, Swift broke everything I had. I don't care what it was. You know what I'm saying? Him, who, man, them boys, they were breaking everything I had, man. And you know, Swift Swift and Max was the streets. Facts. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, man, records was getting broke at that time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Like
when Swift died, it slowed the motion down a little bit.
Like I remember them nights going into, you know, those different open mics and talent shows, and you know what I'm saying, those different competitions and shit like that. And you know, like I gotta salute DJ Solo. I gotta salute DJ Meek. Yeah, I gotta salute a couple of them because they definitely kept a nigga name alive in that bitch, because they was the one who was putting us, because I'm not from Montgomery, so they putting us up on y'all music, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Now they might not be breaking the newest shit that y'all bring in there every week, but the old shit, nigga, that's how I know about this shit, you know what I'm saying?
I remember them, that was about 2010.
Man, that probably was like, that had to be like 09, 08, the latter part of 08, 09.
Man, you know what? We were grinding. Trying to beat Champ. Everybody, man, Jabbo, man, listen, man. We were grinding, bro. Like, home, we get up there, man, perform. And back then, we were getting paid at the end of the show because it was like a competition.
Right.
So we call every week the best thing at home. That's how we started.
Right.
And look at us now, though. You understand me? Like,
right.
We really got some real emotion going, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm proud of the city. Overall, everybody from rest in peace, Doe, Sal, all of them, man. DA, Rubber Band, Junior, HardHeadz, everybody, Jabbo, boy, everybody, man. I was proud of how far we done come, because I seen us from the bottom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the whole, even everybody from filming, the videos, everybody is playing their parts to make Alabama have a voice at this point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really bigger than us just being famous and one person blowing. Now it's about giving our state a voice, because we got a voice, but like don't set the tone. I ain't shout out to Dirty Boys. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Dirty Boy, Mr. Biggs, no too now. Yeah. But don't set the tone for our era. You know
yeah, definitely. So who were some of the musical influences you had coming up, you know what I'm saying, that you was like, shit, I like what they doing. I want to do some cool shit like that.
You talking about like local, or you talking about like
either or local? Both. Give me both. Give me your industry niggas, then give me your local niggas.
I'm gonna start with my local. I'm gonna start with my local people, man, from my hometown. Cause man, when you come from our city it's a whole movement. You know what I mean? We got March 23rd. If you from the Gulf,
you know what March 23rd about.
You know about March 23rd. You know that's a holiday in our city. Rest in peace, shout out to Deuce and all. You know, our city is a real movement. Honestly, at one point, Jabbo, our city really wrote the local artists more than they wrote the famous artists.
Definitely.
We were bigger than, I don't care who you brought down there.
Facts.
You understand me? Boy, city got behind it and got to go back to that now. You understand? So like, who I really, you know what I'm saying, looked up to, I like the Line Boys.
Okay.
I like it, Deuce, man. I really love Deuce, man. You know what I mean? They taught me a lot. I did a lot of records with them. Small them. Paper Chasers. Let me see. One, two, us. Royal Cartel. Post Up Boys. Shout out to Chuck D. Man, I'm seeing who I'm thinking, man. DA, I like Lil D.
Yeah. Like my boy, Hit got to get back on. I got to get you back on here too, Hit.
Yes, sir. Hit hard. I like Rubber Band, Hitmaker Q, Conflict. I'm talking about Smith Shine. I'm talking about Twist. I'm talking about, bro, I'm really a fan of the movement.
Yeah.
You understand me? Like, it ain't really just like, I can't leave out nobody. You know what I mean? HardHeadz, all them boys, man, we done put some work in as a whole. It's time. You understand me?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, man, salute to all them boys he named, and the ones he didn't name, it's all good. We salute y'all too, goddamn. Shit. Greg, what's up, my brother? Come on in here, man. Goddamn that. Tell the folks about yourself, man. Where you from, big dog?
Man, I'm out of Fort Pierce, Florida. You feel me? Originally, you know, I'm like I don't know, a mixture of a little bit of every damn thing. You feel me? Because I'm originally born in Rochester, New York. You feel me?
Okay.
And you know, then I grew up, you know, in Florida. You know, so you know, from Florida, you know, all my life. You know what I mean? And I came to Atlanta about 5 years ago. Like, you know, Chris Lowe, same thing. You know.
Oh, y'all hooked up. Y'all you already knew him from Florida?
Nah, I actually didn't know him from Florida, but you know, we talked a little bit, man, and you know, our stories are kind of like similar.
Yes, sir. We hooked up on some, man. It was crazy.
Well, y'all nigga met, bro.
Man, this shit was crazy.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I met him, bro. I was trying to buy some studio equipment.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I went looking for some studio equipment, man, and I seen something for sale, you know what I mean? And I ended up hitting bro up, you know what I mean? And bro was like, yo, he didn't want to sell me the equipment. After
fuck that, yeah.
He was like,
I want to keep it now, G.
He was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I kept on bugging him, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
I pretty much forced him to sell me the equipment.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I bugged him so much. He like, man, all right, G, man, I'm going to sell you the equipment, man. So he sold me a couple pieces, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And from there, man, we just kept on talking and networking, you feel me? And we just seen us. You know, I've been in the music for a long time, so you know, I started hearing about the Alabama sound. You know, when I first came to Atlanta, man, I got hipped on to the sound from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a coincidence that I met him because I had already been telling some cats, yo, man, I need to be rocking with some cats from out of Alabama, man, because like I felt like Alabama got the next sound. You know what I mean? That sound like Atlanta had their turn. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't, you know, it's still cats, you know, they blazing out of Atlanta, man. But, yo, Alabama, that's that new sound, you feel me?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, man, the Most High, man, you know, through meditation and, you know, positive, you know, keeping a positive outlook on life, he brought the brother towards me, and we ended up networking. And when I listened to his music, he blew me away, you feel me? And we just been networking ever since, man. And, you know, the more I find out about his story and, you know, about his life, you know, it kind of like blow me away because, you know, he's such a humble brother, you feel me?
Right.
You know, he got like deep roots in the music, you know, and also, you know, influence, you know, like Doe B and, you know what I'm saying, you know, other artists, you know what I mean, King South.
Yeah, definitely.
All up been together, man. Jabbo knows it, man. This is years. This is almost a decade of knowing homes. You know what I mean? Decade no speed, and like I'm talking about, I was a kid and I came up in the kids in this, doing this. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm at now, and I'm glad where I'm at now because I'm more business. You know, it took me opening up a business to understand the music business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense to people, but that humbled me out. I don't know, Jabbo, when you first met me, if I was the same person I am now, but I doubt it. Because I you know, the type of people that was around me and how we ran.
Nah, you was cool though. You was cool. You was always cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never.
Solid, you know,
and then I ain't never heard no nigga ever really say nothing bad on your name for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, you was always cool. You know what I'm saying?
I always I be me, man, Jabbo. You know what I'm saying? But I just know I done elevated. And, became where I need to be and understand how I need to move in the music business.
Like you might have cussed on them other niggas out or something. I don't know, goddamn. But I ain't never seen it. You know what I'm saying?
We always, you know, we go steady, man. Everybody, I keep a vibe, man. It's all about the vibe and the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like when we making moves, I know when we got and did music, man, it was just a whole vibe. That's why we made good music. You know what I'm saying? Man, nobody ain't hate on nobody. Everybody was supporting. You know what I'm saying? I remember, we've been grinding a minute. It's time.
Yeah.
I'm saying it again.
For sure.
Hey, this our year, man. You know what I'm saying? This our year for our voice, man. Like to really everybody set the tone where we going.
Right. So when you hit in the studio, let's go back to Montgomery. Like you said, you was developing your sound, getting your shit together.
Right.
Pretty much in the gump, man. You got like two niggas. You gonna either go to Bow, or you gonna go to Chasing.
Right.
Shit. Like so who you was fucking with back then, man?
Man, honestly, bro, I'm gonna say something, man. I ain't really have enough money, man, to go to neither. I went to Bow maybe one time. I went to Chasing one time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I take that back. I went about maybe a couple more times, maybe 3 times. But I had my own studio, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know you had your own setup at the crib and shit, yeah.
So I recorded all that stuff people hearing on the radio. I recorded it myself, engineering it myself. Sometimes produced a lot of their records.
Right.
You know what I mean? Beat Champ did a lot. Super Air did a lot for me. But majority, bro, I was making them beats and everything. I just ain't put it out there like that. But when you forced to survive, they're forced to learn what you need to learn to get it out there, you gonna figure it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because from the outside looking in back then, you would think like you was going to bow every day or some shit. You was going to chasing every day. And then maybe it was because niggas was supporting your shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was behind the shit. So it was like, it got to be going about. Like this shit hitting hard, you feel me? Because like I told you, when I first seen you, I think it was on MySpace. I think MySpace was popping back then. And I came across your page, and that's how when I first heard of Beat Champ had produced some shit for you too.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, it was like one.
Yeah, Make It Rain.
Yeah, I think it was one called My Year is My Year.
My Year.
Man, that shit was hitting so hard on them little speakers we had in the little studio my nigga had. I was like, bro, this the nigga who be at the thing, right? Like this the nigga who be at the Apollo shit, bro. You feel me? And I was like, this nigga here hard, bro. And that shit made me approach my music differently because I was really focused on the EQs, compression, having that shit sounding right. Because I'm like, this nigga shit hitting hard. This shit sound like it's supposed to be goddamn on the radio now. You feel me? This little shit we doing, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like
crazy, Jabbo, because your shit sound, man, you had that press. Man, listen to me. I had listened to one of your records home one time. I said, man, nigga, Jabbo, goddamn. Because at first, I know you had got into a situation in Birmingham. Then when you moved down there, I remember your story and everything. And so I started really digging into you, listen to the music. Now you had gave me one of your songs. If I came to your crib and did a song.
Yeah. Me, you, and Blue.
Right. So shout out my nigga Blue, man. Yeah. But I had listened to your lyrics. I ain't hear nobody got no spin like you, but you was like the T.I. of Bama.
Appreciate that.
That's on everything I love. Like I was hearing your metaphors and everything. See, me, I ain't understand metaphors, bro. I ain't understand none of that shit, bro. Right. All I know was to tell my life.
But you had the pain shit. You had the shit, like you had shit niggas felt. You feel me? Like you got nigga. You might not be lyrical, but you got that shit niggas can goddamn feel. Right. And that's why I fuck with your shit so hard because you had the other one that there's so much going on. I don't think they really understand. That used to be my shit, bro.
Made that my life.
Yeah, my life. I said, boy, that shit right there used to ride like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, bro. Man, we did that my life, man. I had just had surgery on my throat when I did that my life. I had almost died 2009.
Oh damn! Let's talk about that, man. What happened?
I was in the ICU, man. I used to be out them on them beans real bad, home. Like, really bad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They were popular, though, then. They were popular like motherfuckers,
like, you know, I was on them bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, with Jabbo, you know, I'm about 120 pounds, my nigga. You understand me? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know if the doctor really couldn't tell me what was going on, but I ended up in the ICU because that shit had my uvula, that bitch fucked up. And goddamn, it almost stopped my music career. Everything. They had to take it out. I don't got no uvula. That shit hang on the back of y'all throat. I don't got that. That's why I can't smoke. I can't do that. People understand. People didn't understand why I had to start smoking. I had to stop doing a lot of things. Right. And then it changed my voice. So my life, my voice was hurting so bad when I recorded my life, but I was going through so much at that time. I just had to lay that motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I had just had that surgery around that time. I mean, me and my partner Mouthpiece put that together. He was just getting out the feds at that point, and we dropped that out. That my life, man. I love that record, man. That record got a lot of pain in it because how it was made. You know what I mean?
And see, I ain't know that was the whole story behind it, but just by me being a listener and listening to the record, it was one of my favorite ones because I was like, but you hear this shit, boy, like this nigga got down there, you gonna down the crown that bitch. You feel me? Listen to that motherfucker. That shit was real.
I was feeling home because, you know, when I woke up, Jabbo, I woke up to white. I was unconscious, my nigga. I woke up to white lights, homes. You know what I mean? And nobody there, not my mama, not my daddy, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Boy, because Big Boy wanted to call, you know, took me to the hospital. I probably wouldn't be here now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Country. Right?
Big Country, salute Big Country.
Yes, sir. So, you know, that changed my life. You know what I mean? I knew that my life had something to do with my voice from then on, because my voice started really changing from that point too. Like it got really raspy. I ain't like it. I had to learn to love my voice again because it was much clearer before I had that. But after that, it just got real raspy, real like different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I really ain't like my voice had for a long time, huh? So I had to get used to making music again and start feeling myself. You understand me? Like, yeah. So, you know, that's how that played out, man. You know, my life, yeah, it had a whole story behind that.
Facts, man. So when you go in there making these records, what's some of the producers besides yourself that you like to work with?
Man, like back then, or you talking about now?
Shit, both. Give me both.
Okay, back then, man, I really loved that.
I'm a both type nigga. Give me all that shit.
Back in the day, boy, I love the man with that boy Champ. I ain't seen Champ don't miss.
Nah,
he don't miss.
He don't miss at all.
Beat Champ, he man. I used to take my vocals to Champ, and Champ produced the beat up under the vocals. The baby record we did with him, he produced it up under the vocals. To Make a Way, I took an acapella, he produced it just like that. That's a hell of a producer. Yeah, you know what I mean. I like Bow too. Bow only did one beat for me, but like I said, I ain't had a lot of budget to do. Yeah. But I got in with Travis Rex on the record with him. Yeah. Travis paid for a shot to Travis Rex. You know what I mean? Got Travis Rex, man. And Bow had produced it. And it sounded like that old Texas, Houston, goddamn.
Shit was crazy.
Man, like that UGK shit. I was like, that hit me hard, huh? So, you know, I really fell in love with Bow's sound. And, you know, I fought with Bow because Bow my partner, my people. You know, but people in this business, you know what I'm saying? So I had to, you know, it was from a distance when I did, you know. Yeah. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
facts.
I like the Bow production. I like the Chasing. Chasing is he real epic. He make that big
shit,
big live type sound. I love that, you know, and that's what I liked it back then. But now, bro, I like this cat named Batman, bro. I don't know if a lot of people done got into his music, but if you hear my album Peace of Mind, all over him and PK, and Billy on the track, the cat there. And then let me see down here in Atlanta, I got a guy named Prophet I deal with. That he real dope, he real epic, you know what I mean? And DJ Khan out of Ohio, shout out to Khan. Them my producers, man. You know, that's who I've been rolling with, and then we've been winning. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, my new project, Peace of Mind, that's who I dealt with on that project, and we put together a very solid project with a hell of a message. You know what I mean?
And for the people who don't know when it dropped.
Yeah, it dropped August the 13th, man. It's on all platforms right now, man.
Okay, bet.
Peace of Mind. If you haven't heard Peace of Mind yet, man, definitely check it out, man. Spotify, iTunes, man, with all platforms. You know what I mean? You really gonna get a lot of that substance, man. I took it back. You know what I mean? It's not the typical. It's not the typical music you're gonna hear, man. It's a brand new sound, man. It's a brand new wave. You know, it's gonna open some doors for a lot of people that's been scared to go this direction I just went.
Right. So what you think about the beef in the streets of Montgomery, bro? Like, you know, you got the different rappers beefing, different side beefing, niggas dissing dead niggas and shit. Like, how you feel about that shit? Just, you know, being the elder, you know, statesman in the game, just looking down on that shit.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I don't really get into politics no more with all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand beef stop money, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, I respect the streets and I respect the code, you know what I mean? But like at the same time, can't get no money dead, can't get no money locked up. So, you know, at the same time, I feel like I ain't with all that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and I can't lie, I was a young nigga too. Shit, I already know how to get down.
Yeah.
I don't knock it.
But I don't ever remember you having no rap beef with no nigga though. I really heard you dissing no nigga no nigga dissing. That ain't never been my thing. Ain't never been my brand or my thing. We only react what we got to. I ain't really on no, you know, we ain't never come like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. We all about, you know, I always moved as if I understood business. But Jabo ain't understand nothing. You understand me? Like I was learning. You know what I mean? And you know, I always did learn this. My partner Mouthpiece, cause he put me on a lot of books. You know what I mean? Like Before They Lost Power, all the what. So I thought different than a lot of people that were my age or that was around me, and I kind of know how to maneuver and how to, you know, keep a
a good relationship with people, bro. Like Jabbo, just like this. Look where you at now, home. What you even started. I'm able to talk to you a decade down there later.
Facts.
And
everything good. Yeah, everything good.
So
yeah.
I always try to keep good relationships amongst everybody, and pretty much everybody I ever came across with. It's been that. You know what I mean?
So what would you tell like a young CeeLo looking back now? Like a 17, 16-year-old CeeLo, like what would you tell him? Like shit, take this deal more seriously than when y'all with HardHeadz, or like what do you regret anything?
Man, I regret a lot, man, cause man, I was so focused on bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? Like I tell you, bro, we pop them beans and we do all kind of shit, man, just wild shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the goddamn. I wanted to be the big nigga, you know what I mean? But I wasn't ready to be the big nigga. You understand me? Like I should have. I wish I understood how to be humble then, cause I'd be way farther now. You know what I mean? It's
damn,
like,
but that's a good one, right?
You know what I mean?
I wish I would have known how to be humble then, cause I'd be more further now. Y'all young niggas listen to that shit. Y'all young niggas listen to that shit.
Yes, sir, man.
That's some real shit, dog.
Cause now, I ain't gonna lie, Jabbo, man. I'm just now in the last, cause I had to start my business when I came to Atlanta. I just now got back into the cycle of the music. But when I told myself when I was gonna come back at it this time, it was gonna be more on the business end. You know what I mean? I was gonna really come at it more humble and come at it with a message and come at it, you know, way harder. But I've been getting more opportunities now than ever, and I'm in more position now than ever. If that makes sense, you know,
right.
My business took me to a whole nother level in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I ain't everything now, man. Like God been paying for it. God been pulling it out. You understand me? Like, like I don't really. I'm just people. He just putting people in position in my way. You need to deal with him. Need to deal with that. And I'm just being a humble man and keep pulling. You know what I mean? Just playing my way. You know what I mean? And on the side of that, it's not even just about me. Cause we got other things coming, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got other artists we dealing with that we trying to create this label to get ready to put some more talent out here, man. Some more Jabbo and CeeLo's, you know what I'm saying? Give them some new sound, some new music, you know?
That's good shit, boy. That's good shit. So shit, tell me what's next, man. What's next on the horizon for you, my brother? So
what we got, man, you know, right now we just dropped that Peace of Mind. So I've been focusing on the album and really promoting Peace of Mind right now to really get that message out there. The next thing we finna work on, we got rich partners and hits on fire. You know what I'm saying? We been connected. We finna get ready to start signing. We were looking for an act. I think we got somebody in mind to keep that, you know, up on the closure right now.
Yeah.
But we got some big stuff finna transpire, bro. You know, like I say about another. I don't know, about another month or so, bro, people gonna see exactly. I really can't speak on it, bro, because it's really major and it's some major people. You understand me? Well, I just rather gotta keep it on the, you know.
We'll come back once you ready to, you know what I'm saying, release the information. We'll come back, goddamn, and talk about it. Shit,
yes,
ain't no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Speedy, before we get out of here, man, what the hell going on, dog? You just been over there putting together $1 million deals and shit. Let me get 500,000 or something. Come closer to the mic so these folks can hear this player shit you kicking, man.
We done did all the wrong shit, man. We trying to do shit right this year, man. We got everything lined up, man. Like Lowe said, man, we working on some real big shit, man. We got some real big players stepping in, man. They really got faith in us, man. Like they know our groundwork, man, from years. You know what I mean?
Right.
In the city, man. Shit, in other cities, you know what I mean? So
right.
Like, man, we got opportunity right now, man. Man, Chris Lowe.
And so for the folks who don't know what you do or what's your role in this, let the people know. You know what I'm saying? What's your expertise? You dig what I'm saying?
But man, you know, I've been in the business for a long time, man. And man, like I would tell like a lot of these young cats, man, that street shit real cool, man. We got to come up in it, man. Like just cause of the way we raised that, but we got to come up in it. So you know, we only taught one rule, and that's survival. But at the same time, man, being a young nigga and being uneducated about a lot of other shit, it could probably hinder you in getting where you really need to be or want to be. So at some point, man, a young nigga got to stop thinking like all the rest of the young niggas. Like you look at all these hats on the table. That shit like a bunch of young niggas.
Right.
Nigga got to goddamn like, you got to push that shit out the way, man. Like
right.
I need to
get somewhere else. Like I can't even see through all this shit. Bunch of young nigga, everybody doing the
same shit. Yeah.
But get what that shit'll do. That shit'll leave a nigga, like he said, dead or in jail, man. You know, you'll miss your opportunity, bro. And I think like growing up in Atlanta, man, I don't been in every neighborhood, bro. I don't hustle in every side of town. You know what I mean? Just trying to get it. Cause niggas was forced to do that shit. Right now, man, there's a lot of business going on, man. So I started out being honey, man. Me and my brother, man, we had our little crew. And we jumped that Diablo shit off.
Okay.
That's, man, you know we got neighborhood fame off that shit. You know
okay.
What I mean? So, bro, if you look at the whole crew, man, all of them went to the Fed.
Yeah.
You know, but get what, bro? I done had a lot of talented artists after my return.
Right.
Talented as a motherfucker. Get what they went to the Fed. See, that come from not listening. So look, history just keep repeating itself. Bro, at some point, all these young niggas right here gotta look at that shit like, God damn, them niggas got knocked out. Bro, these folk, they gonna keep doing the same thing, man. Like, I love a lot of young niggas, bro. It's like they following the same blueprint that we put down back in the day. But, like, at some point, the young nigga gotta look up and say, man, get what? I don't wanna go with them niggas. I'm like, bro, I gotta change this shit. Bro, so much talent in Atlanta, man. Niggas looking around at each other, they gonna see this interview. Chris Lowe, you jump, they like, damn, man, I gotta shake this shit. If you don't, you gonna miss that shit. But right now, we trying to grab some of these hats. There's a lot of talent. We trying to grab these niggas and really show them the way. Because, bro, we already done fucked up. So get what, man? Me and Lowe, we don't link, man. Shit, I don't know. Lowe's a young nigga wilding. We weren't ready. We could have had a deal with Lowe. Man, we were working on that deal with Lowe. Man.
We could have had a deal in
Listen,
what,
man.
08? What it was, 08, 07?
Yeah.
08, man. That was when, you know, and I come out the duffel bag camp with Dollar Boy and T.
Right.
They're my homeboy, man. We
salute the chains.
Like really doing our thing.
Right.
So it like, bro, get what? Them niggas showed me the way. I come home, they up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We duffel bag.
Yeah.
What we doing, you know what I mean? Show a nigga what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So shit, bro, we just, man, we had our little break, but we ain't finna miss no more, man. We powered up, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We strong now. I mean, our team, man, we strong and we educated, man. You know what I mean? Because home, Speedy pulled out on me and Montgomery. I just had sat down with Greg Street and a couple of labels. And the same night, Speedy pulled up to my party. And he had a deal on the table for me. Greg, when he listened to my music, man, all of them was ready. Greg Street was ready. You know, they were fucking with the movement. You know what I mean? And shout out to Frank White. Frank White brought him to the city. But Speedy, when he pulled up, Speedy had a deal on the table for me. You know, I don't know where I was at that point, bro, mentally. I know I ain't have shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know that goddamn, but, you know, let me tell you, man, I was kind of arrogant a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I wasn't who I am. I wasn't as humble. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't see. I was like I could see it, but I couldn't see the opportunity that was there for me. So I wasn't taking advantage of the opportunity. I ain't gonna say I would treat Speed like I was arrogant or nothing like that. Like, no, I ain't gonna do all that. But it's just how I was moving. I ain't get in that studio and get in there and bust down 4 or 5 songs a day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
show these folks I'm really working. I really want this shit.
I'm finna put me in position. You understand me? And I done missed the run. I had missed the run. So get what? 10 years later, here we go. You understand me?
Yeah.
And more focused now. And
I'm ready to shoot these extra jumpers. See, that's what that is when that's repetition. You know, repetition, that shit, it make perfection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, so the more and more you record, the more and more you practice your craft, the better you're gonna be at it. You know what I'm saying? You can be talented as fuck, but like you said, if you don't apply the work in it, man, nigga who just half as talented as you, gonna pass you.
Man. Work ethic past you. All over talent. Work ethic will beat talent any day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just didn't realize it at the point where I was at. But home, man, back in 2008, Job Boy, I had a deal on the table with home. Home don't finna get me with the Stirring Peach, them just like that, bro. I'm talking about it wasn't nothing but a phone call, bro. The type of people that God done put in my way, in my path. But now, the way things going, you know what I'm saying? We just, you know, we just sat down with Scream, you know what I mean? And we got some big things with Dollar and them moving forward. It's a lot of big things finna go in motion. For Rich Partners, hits on fire, man. I'm talking about it's a lot of things. I don't like to do a lot of talking, bro. I just
Just let the work show for itself. You know? Definitely, man. Well, shit, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. It's been an epic episode, definitely, man. Any last words y'all want to say to the folks before we get the fuck up out of here?
Man, look, man. Stay safe out there and stay focused. You understand me? We up, baby. Rest in peace, Jason, man. I love you, boy.
Oh, yeah. Before we get out of here, rest in peace, Jason, man. That was the interview. He was in the interview that you brought me in, right? Yeah. That's another thing about you, bro. You weren't never scared to share the spotlight with a nigga, bro. Like, I mean, I remember I was just outside the club finna go in, and you was doing the interview with Grade A. And back then, Grade A was like, that was like DJ Vlad. You know what I'm saying? To nigga, to the city, to the state. So, shit, you was like, yeah, and this, like, man, come jump in the interview. This is my nigga Jabo. He would. I was like, damn, you ain't have to do that, bro. So I appreciate you for doing that, my nigga. Like,
but see, how it paid off right here.
Yeah, man. Grade A never gave me an interview after that too. I was like, nigga, I want my own interview. I told her, I hit that nigga like, nigga, I want my own interview. Nigga, you seen the nigga just brought me in the shit. Nigga, let me get right. You feel me? Like,
I ain't know he'd do that, man. Great shot of Grade A.
Yeah, man. Nigga ain't goddamn. Nigga, I'm writing this nigga and shit. This nigga ain't leaving me on scene and red and all that shit, man. Well, salute to him, dog.
Well, man, I'm gonna say it again, man. Rest in peace, my homie, boy. Ain't nobody believing me. Like, Mouthpiece, Speedy, and my team, nigga. Ain't nobody believing me like that boy Jason, man. This is what I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Home ready, goddamn whatever. Boy, you couldn't say nothing about CeeLo. Nothing.
Yeah.
You hear me? Man, he don't want to hear nothing about no other music. No, that turn that shit off. You understand that? Hey, I love that boy, man. We had to pay him, man, last month, man. You know, and we're gonna finish the race, baby.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well shit, that's a good spot to end, man. Y'all know what it's been. It's been another episode of Brims and Blunts with your main man Jabo ENT. Had my nigga CeeLo in here, Speedy in here, my nigga Greg R&B in here. We kick some real player shit, man. I will see y'all niggas next episodes. You know what it is. Yup.